We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And off we go here from Mile High. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going.
Does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll drop the throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from the 37, here's second and 5.
At the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Forced out wide. Now, he'll air one out. And he's in. Thornton, touchdown Vegas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Raiders will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get across the 20, broke him down 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Opening carry of the game, it's K.K. Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, it's Nix. I had defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
10 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That's into the hands of Thornton. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll take this forward for about 5.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
In motion, that's Thornton. Genty going to get it on the zone read. And this one blown up. Good serve. You drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often.
That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Nix now throw it here on 1st down. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 54 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. Good blocking to the 15. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. Forced to his right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point by Patterson is good. The Broncos are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 4. Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get him up on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He's inside the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. An even 40 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Now, faking the give. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
That's another
We are through one. It's the Raiders with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Right here.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. Flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
This one complete to Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
First down.
Here's Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hold on a sec.
To throw is Nix. They'll try to set up the screen here. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screenplay.
Hold on a sec. Chill.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Bryant, touchdown, Denver.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that, come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Genji. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Brings up second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 6. Once again, it's Genji. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Now it's second and 1. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Raiders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Captain. Almost set. Ready.
A first down throw for Nix. Open man downfield. That is Bryant. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
He'll go play action with Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Bryant, touchdown Broncos. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Bowers, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this off to Genty, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Raiders.
They'll look to throw again. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future.
A huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense. After the INT, chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the Broncos will cut the lead down to 4. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Bombers. Almost set. Ready. My name is Hunt.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second down. Nix. That one incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Hold on, set. Ready? Captain.
Nix from the gun on third down. Flush to his right. And Nix with a wise move there at the end. Sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Set.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Nix going to look to throw. That is caught by Bryant. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Here's Nix to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Mims. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run right here, and it's Genty. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll find Genty at the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Genty. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
43. Here's second down and 7. Man in motion here is Tucker. He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Morton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Let's go.
On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genti. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Nix, out of throw it here on first down. The catch made there by Sutton. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickups of 14 and a first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
It's a game of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Raiders' 6-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and a yard.
Over set. Goes ready. Wave and hunt.
Throwing is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And You get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you gotta make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive, and it's important. I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, fourth down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
Nick's going to throw for it. That is caught. Right. Touchdown, Broncos. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Middle, he's got Tucker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. On the handoff, this is Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raiders first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Once to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
On the return, here's Mims. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Project S.
Now it's Dobbins. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 25, here's second and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
At the 42-yard line.
Almost set. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Nix now on first and 10. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
A loss of 5.
On second down, it's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Away. Hold on, set. Captain. Hey!
They'll drop to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hold on, set.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Don't go. Watch quit. Hold on, set.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Down Denver. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. Broncos are able to extend the lead.
Makes the score Broncos 45, Raiders 35.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's second down. He'll look to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. Hill look to throw. To the right side and caught by Bowers. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Under pressure and down he goes. They got him. That's the linebacker Nick Bonito getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. Now on 2nd and long. Throwing now from the gun. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the